Hi guys, it's Nina from Nine's Corner. I hope you're doing well, feeling well, and we're just going to go straight into the reading because today was just a lot. It was a lot to take in. It always is. It feels like we're always starting it off by going, oh my God, did you see? Oh my God. But today it really was. It was so crazy to see like almost like 100 doctors in the sea of white coats. It almost looked like a Simpsons episode. I mean, if they didn't want us to have a conspiracy theory, hello, what are you doing? Then you have that, oh, selfish, narcissistic, orange blowhard of a simple, thick, deranged asshole that decided to do a little victory march around the hospital. Like, how hard must that have been to try to get the president of the United States out and about? How many people were involved? How many people's lives were put in risk? He's already killed thousands of people with his misinformation. And yet they allow this deranged lunatic to get out there and do this. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I've asked the cards, I'm like, guys, he's a liar. He can't be telling the truth. But I really do see him as sick. So let's have a look and see what are the energies currently around Donald Trump. What's making him tick? How's he feeling? What's the vibe around him? Let's get just straight into the reading. Okay. We have the Magician. So Donald Trump is a pretty headstrong guy, and this is showing that he's extremely impatient. He is feeling the want to just like crawl out of his skin. He just wants this to go away. This also is showing me that the doctors are kind of like, oh, they're not quite sure about his medications. There's something a little off here. And in my previous reading, I saw the same thing where I got the King of Cups and said, hey, they're having to try to do something with his medications. So I definitely see there's something here with the Magician. Possibly this could cause a delay in him going home, maybe having to stay at the hospital for a few extra days or having to get extra care, things of that nature within the White House. Because this is showing me that like he is like super headstrong, frustrated, and impatient. But the doctors are still kind of scratching their heads saying, we still got to watch this. So right now, that's what's going on. Let's go in and let's have a look and see what is going to happen with the debates. I thought we'd break this down. So I looked at this previously and said, okay, what do I want to get from this? What do I want to know? So I want to know what's going to be their message, what's going to be their main focus, what's going against them, what's going for them, and what the outcome will be. So I thought let's separate it. We'll look at Pence first, and then we'll look at Kamala Harris, and we'll see what's going to be the debate. How is it going to go down? So let's have a look at Pence first. Okay. So right out the gate, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Ace of Pentacles, he is going to be pushing about the economy. He's going to be pushing about opening up the schools. He's going to be kind of saying, hey, prior to this, our economy was great. Give us some more time to kind of get through this COVID because look what a great job we're doing. And it's going to be all about prosperity, what is going to be coming down the road, what they have. He's going to be more goal-oriented than Trump. But believe me, with the Ace of Pentacles, he's going to be, more or less like, my leader, my Trump did this, my Trump did that. He's always going to be giving kudos to Trump. Then we have what his focus is going to be. And I got the Queen of Wands here. So his focus is going to be what they're going to be doing going forward. His message is going to be much more grounded in sort of like, look, we were doing really well. We're dealing with this issue. I think there's probably going to be a little looking for empathy or sympathy dealing with the Donald Trump situation. but he's going to be doing the Queen of Wands. He's going to be saying what we're going to be doing in the near future and how that's going to be helpful and successful to you. He's going to be looking at, saying about all the judges. He's going to be saying about family matters. It's all going to be about, the core of the family. He's going to be much more focused and having more points than Donald Trump. He's not going to be he's not going to be as argumentative as Donald Trump, but I definitely think he'll try to get a few little shady hits in at Kamala Harris. But I also think that he's going to be talking about everything as in forward momentum and what's going to be in the future. Then we have what's going for him is the Ten of Wands. So it's almost like what's going for him is the fact that they're at the end game. It's almost like, I don't know if he on a personal level kind of feels like we're done. He knows that they're not going to win. So what's going for him is that he has nothing to lose. So he's not having to watch or worry about anything. He knows that it's already been this major shit show, so he has nothing left to prove. So it's almost like there's a certain amount of pressure just for the fact that Trump is who he is that just automatically makes Pence seem better. So it's almost like there's this twofold thing. But then what's going against him is the Temperance. Temperance is 14, 5. 5 are challenges. There are those things that we have to get, those obstacles that we have to get over. So I almost feel like whatever questioning or however Kamala Harris runs her part of the debate, it's going to test Mike to the core. It's almost like he's going to be at a loss for words with the information and how much stuff Kamala Harris is going to be coming after him with. I don't even think he realizes it. And then for the outcome, I got the Emperor. So to me, this means that no matter what Mike Pence presents, it's all going to be, in honor of the master, in honor of Trump, in honor of the Emperor. It's going to be about making sure that he's doing this for his audience of one, and that's for Trump. So I kind of see that Pence is going to be trying to push the message that they wish Donald Trump would do. He's going to act in the way that he wishes Donald Trump would do, but he's going to give all the accolades to their fair leader, Donald Trump. All right, so let's get on and have a look at Kamala Harris. What will be Kamala Harris's message, her focus? What will go against her? What will be for her? And what will be the outcome for her? Let's have a look. How will Kamala Harris do on the debate? Oh, okay. Let's just stop there, seeing the card throughout. Alrighty. So, right out the gate, her message is going to be about improving the quality of everybody. She's got the Three of Pentacles, so her and Joe, they have a plan for that. She is going to be talking about and being able to connect with people and say, hey, I know I've been there, I know how hard it can be, and people will actually get her message. It's all going to be about people. How can we improve your healthcare? How can we improve your taxes? How can we improve and make things more equitable for everybody? She's going to be going for let's help everybody. Let's make it a community thing. Her focus, I got the Sun. So again, the Sun, that's your focus on people, focus on society, focus on public. So she is going to be not just mentioning, but actually, really putting out and clarifying for people what it is that she and Joe are planning on doing, like getting into some more specifics about things that they're going to do. What's going against her is the Eight of Pentacles. So I almost feel like maybe Pence during the debate will come out with some hits or with some information that maybe she wasn't expecting. But because it's the 8, it's almost like even if she gets a few, if even if Pence were to get a few hits in, they're not going to be hard ones because we got the 8, and 8 is successful. 8 means that even if you get a little dig in, she'll be able to figure out a way to switch it around for herself. So I'm not too worried about what's going against her. What's going for her is the 8 of Swords, which I find interesting because the 8 of Swords is almost like a change of mind. So I almost feel that the thing that's going to be going for her is that she has a specific focus about what it is that she wants to convey, and she's going to stick to that. She knows who she is. She knows the changes she needs to make. So she's open to all of that. So the 8 of Swords is almost like understanding the hardships, understanding her role in those hardships, and being willing to, incorporate that into her message and show people what she's going to be willing to do for them. It's very nice. And then her end card, I got the 7 of Pentacles. So it's almost like there's going to be an anxiety there. There's going to be a feeling of carrying the gauntlet. It's almost like up to this point you're all doing well, so don't screw up, but this is almost like, yeah, you're going to feel the anxiety, you're going to feel the fear, but you're going to be successful. So I think that the people who are for Harris are going to see her as getting her message and a focused message out. And for Pence, they're going to be just seeing that he was towing the line for Trump. So that's what I see for the election. So I just want to do a little quick update on Justin Trudeau, because like we predicted, he got away with all the wee scandal. That's all kind of gone to the wayside right now. It looked like there was a possibility of an election being called for the fall, but I get the feeling like they're after putting a stop to that. You're not hearing many rumblings about that right now because that was more like a month ago. So I just wanted to kind of pull a few cards and see how Mr. Trudeau is doing. How is he feeling? Because he's got a lot of economical plans that he has out, and a lot of people see similarities between that and what had happened in Ontario like 10 years ago that kind of really broke the economy of Ontario. So let's see what's around Justin Trudeau. Is he making the right decisions for Canada? What's the feeling around him? Let's have a look. So, right now he's feeling pretty good. I think he's feeling fairly secure. It's almost like, we've weathered this storm. So those around him are kind of saying, kudos to you, buddy. You're doing the best that you can. He's feeling the support for it. He's looking at things. He's trying to figure things out. There's so much to have to look at. There's so many facets that are happening. And there's a need, a strong economic need by a lot of the provinces, especially Newfoundland, to get some help. So I think he's trying to figure out and look at how can he divide the money up while still looking at the future. He's going to have some small success. So I do feel that he is going to come out with his economic plan. He's going to come out with some economic news that's going to be trying to put money into the economy to try to stimulate the economy. Here we do. We have the Ace of Wands. He's definitely going to be going forward with a plan to get things done. He's going to be Fred Flintstone, like, I want to get things done. Ten of Cups, but I've got it reversed. So it's almost like I think there's going to be a good majority of people that are going to feel that Justin Trudeau is not going in the right direction when it comes to the economy and what to do with our money. I think this is almost like representative of the provinces, and the provinces not being on board with what he has set out to do. We have the Empress reverse, so it's not going to be fair and equitable to all the provinces. Some are going to carry the load worse than others. They are looking outside of Canada. He's in talks and having conversations with countries trying to figure out what do we do. And it's not just looking past Canada. It's almost like looking past the US and having to say, okay, in these uncertain times, we need to have plan A, plan B. And this is what he's doing right now. And this is also like looking at the future, being responsible for the environment, being responsible for the world as we know it. But it's almost like at this point there has to be a balance between what is needed for the future to, take a hold of climate change and all those things, but you can't be the lone wolf doing it. You've got to be looking for other countries to be on board. So it's almost like he's making the right decisions, but the economic effect on people and how it can affect Canada as a whole is in question. There's a feeling of wanting to win at all costs, but he's not doing it through stealing. He's doing it through trying to hold through on his principles. And it's almost like that's a good thing, but if you are so focused on everything that you want, you can't see the big picture, and you got to see the big picture when you're dealing with the whole country. Right now, he is feeling like that there's almost like a feeling of I have been in control. I feel that I've done what's best, and he's sort of saying, you know what, I'm still in control. I am still going to tell you what to do. He's going to be trying to do things as truthful as possible, but you might see a little bit more ruthlessness coming up in the future. I think he's going to be having to make some decisions, legal and otherwise, towards the provinces that might not make everybody happy. It's almost like I feel that the short term with some of his economic plans will go over okay, but then it's almost like the further we get into it, the more we see that it's just not sustainable. It's not what we need right now. So I think he is going to end up being maybe even sacrificing his job, sacrificing his good name to a certain point when he gets into the economy, because it's almost like there's some good to come out of it in the beginning, but it's like as he's working on it, it's not equitable to all the provinces. He's looking to the future, but he's looking too far past where we are right now. He's so far beyond where we are right now that he's not dealing with the problems that we have now, which I think is it's not going to be as positive as he'd like. I think it could speak to his eventual demise. So, all right, my dear friends, with so much going on, we definitely need a good message from the universe. And as it is October, I have my Everyday Witch Tarot. Now, this is my little mini set. I take it anytime like I go camping or anything of that nature. But I don't know if they have like the big set of it, because I just love these cards, but when I use them, yeah, the glasses have to come out. So, let's have a look, guys, and see what message does the universe have for us? Because we need it. We just need it. So, would you like card 1, card 2, or card 3? You chose card 1. Card 1 is strength. Card 1 is letting you know that God is in the details. Spirit is working, divine time, karmic timing. It's all happening right now. So understand and know that you have the inner fortitude to get through any obstacle, any challenges, anything that's being pushed your way. You have the inner strength and ability to get over it and to have it be not just something that's in the past, but something that you learn and grow from. So this is asking you all to, pray with conviction. Be certain about what it is that you want and then go for it. And don't let the fear or anything else hold you down, because you have what it takes inside of you to get what you want. Have the courage of your convictions. Do it. If you chose card 2, you chose the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is letting you know, whether or not you understand or realize it, that there's always a silver lining in everything that comes our way. And that sometimes the universe is going to ask us to do something different than we always done. So the 8 of Cups is asking you to, hey, change the way you've always done things, do something differently, and you'll be rewarded for it. You might not know what you're going into, but sometimes we let life and all of the life events and people and things around us hold us down and hold us back from being who and what we are. And by listening to the 8 of Cups advice and changing the way you do things, then you're going to loosen that grip of all the things that are holding you down, and you'll be able to move on and be happier with yourself. This is all about asking you to be still and allow what's happening around you to happen, and to not lose faith, to understand that you are now in a time when you can commune with the universe and ask for everything that you want to see happen in your life and to see that come to pass for you. So try to look outside of what is. Try to see the bigger picture of what you'd like in your life, and look for the opportunities that will arise because of it. You, my friend, are really being offered an opportunity to change things up. You chose card number 3. You've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about doing and saying, you know what, don't try to figure out the situation. Let go and let God. You will know when the time is right what to do, and when you do, you will leave an opening for the universe to step in and solve everything for you. This is letting you know that no matter what things, obstacles, whatever tensions you may be having, maybe you're having tensions at work, maybe you're having tensions within your relationships right now, maybe you're just feeling like you just can't keep holding on. Please, hold on, because things are going to be righted. Issues are going to be solved, and tomorrow is going to be such a much better day for you. This is the universe saying, hold on, the Knight of Wands is coming, you will be okay. So my dear sweet friends, thank you as always for spending the time with me, holding my hand and getting me through yet another Trump-filled day. And as always, I have our Unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and all that kind of stuff. All the information is in my description box. And until we speak again, cheerio.